Do you think hayride is soft?
I kind of doubt it.
Yeah.
I bet the top is soft.
Yeah, where it gets sun.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go standard to mini park or something. Okay, we're back. Another 2026 ski test behind the scenes video.
9th annual.
9th annual ski test. I am on the Armada ARV 106, a classic. They come in 2 different graphics. Did you know that for next year?
No, this is kind of my first walk through the new Armada stuff for next year.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
All the ARVs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like a cool purple, kind of like a throwback graphic if you remember early 2000s Armada's graphics. And then Bob, you're on a brand new ski.
Yeah, Armada ARV 106 Ti.
Yeah, so the same thing with metal.
Same thing with 2 sheets of metal, is what the guy says.
So we just did a couple of just kind of quick fun runs. I've always thought this thing is very solid. Yeah. There's like no surprises about it. It's really intuitive and easy to ski. I bumped my mount point up a little bit, which is kind of interesting because then it, like, at this width, I feel like I should be hitting a backcountry jump in Utah, not like skiing a blue square groomer at Stowe.
Right.
And like, I mean that in a good way and a bad way. Like, there's kind of like a lot of tail. And I was feeling it. And I wonder if it's a little bit of the demo binding. But
probably, because it, like, for your small boot length, it does extend back to the tail.
That track goes like really far back.
Yeah.
But the ski is great. Like, I just know that if I owned this ski and I lived here, one of those things is true. I do live here. I don't own this ski, but if I did, I wouldn't like mount it forward. I would just mount it in a normal spot and like ripping tree ski.
It'd be such a good tree ski here. And we've skied it in the past in the woods here, and it's awesome.
Yeah. Like 106 around here to be more center mounted, it just doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
Now you've skied this thing, probably not this season, but you were on it last year.
Yeah.
How does the TI version compare?
It's very interesting. You know, like, I had not even seen this thing up until just now. Yeah. And didn't even really get a chance to give it a little flex or anything like that.
It's not crazy stiff.
No, but it is stiff. Like, I definitely felt it, especially when you're going from, you know, the softer spring snow to the firm stuff underneath. Yeah. Like, it hooks in. Yeah. You know, for better or for worse. Yeah. You know, I feel like some skiers might not like how that goes, that they would want it to be more drifty and smeary. Yeah. As opposed to this, which there was definitely a difference between when you get from that soft snow to the firm snow. Yeah, which, like, I already feel like the non-TI version has some of that. So yeah, I can imagine that throwing some metal in there. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely all there. Like, it's a stiff, responsive ski. Yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I don't know, like, what the park application is for
I don't really
this,
think
like,
there is. I mean, there is, but like, those skiers are so good. Yeah. That, like, the people that would choose an ARV 106 Ti for park, like, their opinions don't matter because they're so good at skiing that like, they just do things that don't make sense to us normal people. Yeah. I mean, I even think this, like I was saying, has a small park application, but to me it feels like mount it traditional, fantastic East Coast freeride ski. Could obviously ski it in the West, mount it traditional, but you could also center mount it in like backcountry jump weapon. Yeah. That's how I see it. Also, yeah, Bob copied my goggles. Just throwing that out there.
Great taste.
I don't know if we've acknowledged that yet. Anyways, we're gonna go test more skis and we'll talk to you later.